Good afternoon, Colorado. Welcome to a Tuesday edition of What's for Lunch. I'm your host, Larry Hurst. Today in studio, I have Aaron and Brian from the Whiskey Biscuit. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you for having us.
If you want to learn more about them, you could actually see them. They participated in the second episode we did. They took a chance and let me come in and film them for my show, Restaurants Near Me, in Inglewood. So they were one of the restaurants that were on that episode. Tonight at 7 o'clock is the premiere of Restaurants Near Me Golden on YouTube. 7 o'clock, check that out. Phenomenal episode. Give us a little history of the Whiskey Biscuit.
Okay, well, thank you for having us again.
My pleasure.
Whiskey Biscuit, we started a little over 3 years ago. March 1st, we had our 3-year anniversary. Brian and I met, along with our third partner, Al, about 12 years ago, bartending downtown in Denver. Always talked about doing a restaurant, and so years later, this is the concept that we came up with.
And what is the concept?
So it is more American style traditional food with definitely a twist. We do have a lot of bar service as well. Brian is our beverage director. We have craft cocktails, 24 taps, lots of whiskeys. We're Colorado driven with everything we do, but there are also just so many good products out there in the world that we do bring in things from other, but again, Colorado driven with a lot of that.
How many whiskeys do you think you carry?
Right now, last count was a little over 85, give or take one or two, with a good majority, 25-30 of those being local product. Then that's just the whiskeys. We also carry a lot of local stuff that's not vodkas, gins, rums as well from good friends in the community.
Yeah, the Colorado spirits are great right now.
Yeah, and then tap-wise?
Tap-wise, most of the majority of them is Colorado focused, not 100%, but we've got some that are from out of state. But the relationships we've established with some people through our years of bartending and people who've gone on to do their own things, we love supporting them and their fantastic stuff, and we like to showcase that on draft as well.
I guess we should say, where are you located?
So we're in Inglewood on South Broadway. We're just a little bit north of Hamden, 2 doors down from the Gothic Theater. So once that gets up and going again with music, we're a great spot to stop, have dinner, have some cocktails before you go to the show.
What are your hours and what meals are you serving?
So with all the changes right now with COVID, we have adjusted our hours. We are currently closed on Mondays, but Tuesdays through Fridays we open at 3 o'clock and we start our day with a happy hour. And then on Saturdays and Sundays we open at 9 a.m. For brunch, and we continue all the way through.
I remember reading something about your brunch happy hour. Right? Are you doing that where you?
So we do an early bird special on Saturdays.
You doing that still?
Yes, we
This
are.
is a great deal.
Well, so we do $2 mimosas from 9 to 11. The one thing we have taken off currently right now, just because of limited space that we can have in occupancy, we will bring it back once everything changes. We also do a $6 traditional breakfast. So the idea is for $10 you can get a traditional breakfast and 2 mimosas. And again, that's our Saturday early bird special from 9 to 11.
Which really isn't that early.
No,
it's not.
absolutely not. Well, we want to sleep in a little bit too if we can.
And you mentioned happy hour. What are you doing for happy hour?
Right now, our happy hour starts right at 3 and goes until 6, Monday through Friday. It's $2 off all of our drafts, $2 off all of our wells. We also have specialty pricing on a few of our appetizers, for like our Brussels, for instance, and our jalapeno popper dip and our wings. We also do daily specials during the week. On Tuesdays, we do hamburger specials. On Wednesdays, we do Wing Wednesday and have wing specials. We also do whiskey discounts with those as well on Wednesdays. And we try to feature a local distillery as one we feature with those wings.
Okay. And then for seating, have you expanded your patio, or you didn't have a patio before?
We do have a small patio right along Broadway, but we are utilizing some of the benefits that we're able to do with the cities and the governments. We are taking part of our parking and we're turning it into outdoor dining to make it, people feel a little bit safer eating outside right now. And with the space we're not looking to cram as many tables as we can in there, so we are saving space so we can actually do some live entertainment. We are reaching out to some local bands. Some will be just acoustic, maybe a little larger. That we're still going to practice though the safe social distancing, so people can't get up and dance. They can't do, we will have areas that'll be set off, but we'll have tents over the tables, so there will be shade, will be music. We're not going to kick people out because they've been sitting there too long. We want, we want to get people out and enjoying themselves in a safe manner. And again, live entertainment people are kind of struggling for right now.
Let's get into. There's a lot of food and drink to talk about. Let's start with the drink. I'm very curious about what's in the blue bag.
So right now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting rolling out the end of this week some to-go cocktails. And with Englewood's open container law, you can come in, buy a cocktail while having this fun little adult Capri Sun pouch, and you can just stroll down the street and sip it on your way to the next stop.
So what's in this, and what would this cost?
Right now, that's going to be one of our electric lemonades that's going to be on the menu. Price I'm working out at the moment.
Okay.
We're going to roll it out at the end of this week, beginning of next week. The bags will come with 2 cocktails in it per.
Okay.
So it's a good one to share with a significant other walking down the street, or if you are just getting some to-go food and want to take it
How
home.
does this work? I have not tried this yet.
It is just a zipper pouch right there. So get your fun little straw in, and you can zip it up and seal it in.
And as Inglewood is getting going with things, you know, there will be times that you'll be waiting to be sat. And the nice thing about this is rather than having to sit up front, you know, if we say, oh, it's going to be a 15-minute wait to get a seat, you can have this cocktail, you can walk down the streets, check out some of the other restaurants, and, you know, that Inglewood area is growing and growing. Lots of new restaurants,
Yeah,
lots
so
of
many
new
good
bars.
restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Came out of nowhere. It's like really a dining destination now.
Well, like I said, we've only been open 3 years, and
Yeah.
there's something like 4 restaurants and 4 bars with more liquor licenses waiting to get approved,
Yeah.
all within walking distance of us.
Looks like you got another cocktail there for me to try.
This one I brought with us. This is our Swine Society that we used with house-infused Buffalo Trace. We infuse it with bacon. So with this cocktail, it is bacon maple. It is our house-infused bacon whiskey, maple syrup, a little bit of hickory seasoning, and this one is a fun one that we do for brunch. That is also very good every day, just during the day, and it's kind of a savory take on old classic.
Can't go wrong with a bacon garnish and a
Yeah,
real
we have
cherry.
whiskey glazed bacon wrapped around a cherry.
Oh. The guy who's filming Evan, look how happy he looks.
Well, we
He
brought
knows
a
he'll be
little
drinking
extra.
this.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to give it a shot? Well, that's really good.
That is definitely one of our most
I
popular.
was like, I'm not going to be happy about this. No, I like this. But you can have it, Evan. Don't worry. Let's get into food now.
Okay, so I'm going to start with some of our brunch dishes. This is our heart stopper. It is fried potatoes with sausage, bacon, eggs your way, and then we put our country gravy over the top. I love our country gravy is the best gravy I've ever had. I know a lot of people tend to like just the sausage with grease, and you throw a roux in and cream, and there you go. This again, we do bacon and sausage. We have probably 8 different other herbs and seasonings in it. It's a labor of love. It cannot be something to made up really quick, and that's put over the top, and then eggs your way, and then your choice of cheese or not on that as well.
This looks like good hangover food right
It
here.
is great. Yes.
All right, now what?
So this is one of our new dishes. I love this. This is probably my new favorite dish that we have for multiple reasons. One, it tastes great. Secondly, other than if Brian laid the eggs, it's about as scratch as you can get. And it's a collaboration. Anthony, one of our cooks, came up with the idea of using jalapeno peppers that he sauteed in a sweet and savory sauce. Kind of came up with this idea. Brandon and Shane, 2 of our other cooks, worked with it and mixed it and kind of tweaked it a bit. And then this is a German-style pancake that we do,
I
which
was
is an
wondering
old
what that
family
was. I'm like,
tradition.
that's not a tortilla.
Nope, it's an old family tradition that my family had all the time. We served it differently. We never thought to use it as a taco
I
shell.
wouldn't think so.
But it's sweeter and it's fried, and our bartender Alex suggests us using it. And this is such a great combination.
Yeah, I think I'm
Sweet,
having that.
savory, and I love it. Everybody who has
Okay.
it just loves it.
Awesome.
So this is biscuits and gravy. Again, I can't talk our gravy up enough. The biscuits, we actually outsource those. We worked with a local bakery called Revolutionary Bakery. Just due to our size and the difficulty working with them as we went through, we realized outsourcing was the best. And Revolution Bakery is a great bakery, local bakery. We do this dish also as a chicken biscuit and gravy, and that's on both our dinner and our brunch menu. And we do our buttermilk fried chicken in with that, with the gravy poured over the top. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, awesome.
This is just one of our appetizers. This is our biggest selling appetizer. It's crispy Brussels sprouts. So we have a baked Brussels sprout, and then we actually throw them when we're ready to prepare them. We flash fry them in the fryer. Gives them a little bit of crispiness, and then we make a pomegranate sauce that goes over goat cheese and some pepitas, so basically pumpkin seeds that we toast over the top. You can pretend you're being healthy. It's again, that is.
I had this when I visited you for the show. That you guys brought me that, and I think the chicken and biscuit sandwich. I think too.
Yes.
It's crazy how Brussels sprouts, 5 years ago maybe weren't on any menu. Now they're on every menu.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, and I'm not a Brussels sprout eater. I'm not a vegetable man myself at all, really. These are great. I can eat these. It's my
Those
attempt at being
really-
healthy.
all right.
Yes. So this is our little take on a Philly. We use a ribeye meat, roasted red peppers, caramelized onions, and a cilantro mayo. So it is a little bit different than your standard Philly, but we have had so many people that are in town from Philly that try that and say it's the best Philly they've ever had. Love that dish. Love that dish. And then this is our fried chicken sandwich. We do our buttermilk fried chicken, tomatoes, pickles, mayo, and then a bun. Any of our sandwiches, though, you can do with a biscuit.
Okay.
That's just something we want people to know. But the bun travels better.
Sure.
The biscuits are definitely meant to be ate fresh. And so, in terms of to-go food, we try to steer people towards the buns a little bit more than the biscuits. Again, just because they travel better.
Everything looks awesome. I don't know what I'm going to eat. Maybe a little of everything.
Yes.
Give them your website.
So we're at thewhiskeybiscuit.com. We have an Instagram, Facebook account as well. If you come in, you can sign up for our emailing list, and we don't bombard you with a lot of emails.
Okay.
We send one out about every 2 weeks, maybe, just kind of letting people know what's going on and the specials that we have going on. Devin, one of our old bartenders who still does a lot of our marketing, he has an Instagram account set up for us. Beautiful pictures. He does an amazing job. Go there and you can look at a bunch of the dishes we've done in the past, just kind of see how the transition has gone.
Are you a reservation place?
We do take reservations.
What's the phone number?
Phone number is 303-386-3334.
Would you have gotten that right?
I was watching them.
Yeah, I saw like the motor going like.
I started
oh,
counting the threes and making sure we had the right amount.
But
How
yeah,
about-
we definitely take reservations.
Okay.
Again, currently right now we can't do parties of 8 or more. We usually try to keep that to 6 or more. But if you have that 7th or 8th, we'll make it work,
Sure.
just to stay within the regulations.
All right. Anything else you want to add before I start eating?
You'll be ready for a nap.
Story of my life. Thanks for coming in. It all
Thank
looks
you.
delicious.
Thank you for
We'll
having
see
us.
you tomorrow for another episode of What's for Lunch? Let's eat. Oh boy. Oh boy.